afternoon. I'm Marla Ellerman. I'm publisher of Mobile Marketing and Technology Online. We're here today at the Mobile Payment Conference with Karin Fields, CEO of MicroCorp, an old-time friend of mine.
Yes.
Thank you so much for coming.
My pleasure.
We just finished the panel, and so the reason why I brought you guys here is because I really want to expand the channel, bring the channel into this event,
Right.
and to be able to bring in new distribution opportunities for us to all make more money.
Right.
And you're one of the thought leaders and a forefront person in the old master agent community, which we're calling now
A national distributor.
Right. So tell us about that. Tell us about what the changes and the new products and services that you're selling.
Well, so way back in the day when dinosaurs roamed the earth, a traditional agent, which is, well, you know,
Where we met.
right, was somebody who came in and talked to a organization about their telecom spend, and it was literally price per minute for long distance and their local services, and that was it. And in organizations that would have $20,000, $30,000 spend, oftentimes it was the secretary of the CEO that was deciding who the provider was going to be. Fast forward to 2018, and our world is encompassing everything that is communications based. It's not only how do we communicate with each other, but where do we store all of our information, and how are all of our systems connected to each other, and security is a huge part of it. And are we going to have an SD-WAN with our MPLS, or are we just going to go SD-WAN? It's much more encompassing, and customers are looking for a single entity to be kind of, and I liked Callie's description of a general contractor, to come in and bring in all the products and services that a customer is going to need from soup to nuts. And part of that is the mobility payment piece, because more and more people are using their cell phones, their tablets, to pay for services, and it's not a check anymore. It's digital,
or Venmo payment, or peer-to-peer.
Yeah, I mean, we have a lot of providers that are looking to work with partners that are getting them into retail organizations, and they need to be able to talk about what a retail organization is going to need to have for a full gambit of solutions, and payment is a part of that solution.
Just like the ISOs that they're used to dealing with now, the way that you would pay these distributors or salespeople would be 1099 on a residual. Is that correct?
Yes, which is wonderful, because as long as the customer is a customer, our partners still get paid, and it's a lot different than it used to be within the VAR traditional solution provider space, where it was a one-time upfront. This goes on and on and on, and we have partners who have customer relationships that have lasted for 2 decades. Mm-hmm. So a partner could inevitably get paid for 2 decades if they keep that customer.
So it's not a 3-year contract, it's an evergreen with you guys, or does it depend on the product and service?
It depends on the product and service with the provider. So, but it can be a evergreen. As long as the customer is paying, they will get paid.
That's great, because I know a lot of the other masters, or I guess distributors, have always a 3-year clause, but it's nice to know that, I don't know, it could have changed by now too.
Oh,
so
it's
has changed,
yeah. Our industry is evolving, because the independent contractors are able to bring relationship to providers that go on and on and on, whereas they see the relationship with their own direct sales force ending after 2-3 years, because they don't have that same type of relationship. Mm-hmm. They're not part of the pain year after year. They're gone.
Right.
Short.
Well, I am so glad that you joined us today. I'm so glad that you think mobile is the way to go.
It is, definitely.
I hope, would you like to add anything else? Would you like to?
No, I just think it's a very interesting space that needs to be more productized, because it's a part of almost every businesses. They got to get paid from their provider. They got to get paid from their customers.
That's right. Karin, thank you for joining me.
Thank you for inviting me.